Have you ever found yourself watching a movie right at the climax when suddenly the TV remote stops working? No matter how many times you press the button, nothing happens. Even tapping it lightly does nothing. Don't rush to throw it away, because today, I'll share a super simple trick that anyone can do to revive this stubborn remote right at home. Have you ever repaired a TV remote by yourself? Comment below to share your challenge. Who knows, I might make a tutorial video based on your situation. We start by removing the back cover of the remote to take the batteries out. Then use a voltmeter to check each battery. If the needle doesn't move, or the reading is too low, then the battery is weak or completely dead. This is the first step to determine whether the remote's issue is due to the power source. After checking the batteries, I found that the voltage was still normal, so the batteries were still good. Clearly, the problem wasn't in the power supply, so I decided to take a deeper look inside the remote. This remote doesn't have any screws, so I used a flat tool to gently pry open the gap between the two plastic halves. As long as it's opened properly, the case will come apart and reveal the entire circuit board inside for inspection. After removing the remote's casing, I carefully checked the circuit board inside and quickly discovered the cause. Many contact points were dirty, possibly due to dust over time or moisture getting in. These stains made the buttons unresponsive. To fix this, I used a cotton swab dipped in alcohol to thoroughly clean each contact point on the circuit board, making sure everything was clean before reassembling. I moved on to cleaning the inner surface of the rubber keypad. On each button, there is a small contact point made of conductive carbon. If these points are dirty, the buttons won't work reliably. So I used a cotton swab dipped in a bit of alcohol to carefully clean each buttonhole one by one. After thoroughly cleaning both the circuit board and the rubber keypad, I started reassembling the remote. First, I put the rubber layer back into its correct position, making sure all the buttons aligned with the circuit board. Then, I put the plastic casing back together, pressing along the edges until everything clicked back into place. Finally, I reinserted the batteries as before and got ready to check if the remote was working properly. And here it is. After putting it back together and testing it, the TV received the signal as normal. The remote was working smoothly again after being unresponsive for a long time. Pretty surprising, right? If you've ever had a remote that seemed broken and ready to throw away, give this trick a try. Don't forget to leave a comment sharing your experience. Hit like if you found the video useful, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next awesome tips.